African leaders say they feel let down by the international community because when their countries suffer losses, they receive little or no help.
We cannot understand that UN missions continue to absorb every year billions of dollars, producing very modest results, and that the African states are not granted a minimum of resources to counter the tragic spread of terrorism.
This, the African Union says, has allowed armed groups to establish themselves on the continent, making it what one delegate says is the epicenter of global terrorism and violent extremism. Boko Haram, ISIL, Al-Qaeda and their offshoots have killed tens of thousands of people and forced millions from their homes.
The international community has both the moral and legal obligation to help in this cause because it is outside money, not African money, that fuels the illegal operations.
Military governments in Niger, Burkina Faso and Mali have ordered Western troops to leave the countries, saying they haven't done enough to protect them against attacks. The UN admits the Security Council's strategy to secure the Sahel region 11 years ago has failed.
Today, sadly, we see an absence of state in areas where terrorism flourishes. The well-articulated efforts of the strategy have not come at the scale or at the pace that was sought.
But it says rising poverty, inequality and neglect have enabled armed groups to recruit fighters and seize control in many regions. Organizers aim to adopt a common approach to curbing attacks.
We must ensure our strategies are shaped by an African-owned needs assessment, aligning our counter-terrorism efforts with the continent's priorities.
Recent statistics show violence by armed groups in Africa is escalating.
The United Nations says 8,000 terrorism-related deaths were recorded globally in 2023, a 22% jump over the previous year's records and the most documented in 7 years. Countries of the Sahel, especially Mali and Burkina Faso, account for more than half of that number.
But the two countries didn't attend the Abuja meeting. They are under EU sanctions imposed after military coups in 2021 and 2022. It's not clear how, in their absence, resolutions met at this high-level meeting could impact these countries, already going it alone in the war against armed groups. Ahmed, Idris, Al Jazeera, Abuja.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.